3 minutes past 6 o'clock, and new this morning today is National Stop Bullying Day. It's a day designed for schools to bring attention to bullying in schools and to teach kids what to do about it.
Bullying has become an all too common problem for kids these days. Did you know about 864,000 teens stay home from school one day each month because they fear for their safety? Statistics show at least 10% of children are bullied regularly. And bullying comes in all different forms: verbal, physical, and emotional.
Yeah, joining us by phone this morning from Indiana is Betty Hoffner. She is the co-founder of Hey Ugly Inc., a nonprofit anti-bullying advocacy group. Good morning to you, Betty.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on the show.
Thanks for being here with us. First, tell us what UGLY stands for.
UGLY is an acronym that stands for Unique, Gifted, Lovable You. We wanted to take the ugliest word in the English language and turn it into a positive.
Sounds good to me. And you know, the number that Kelly just read, an astounding number there. More than 864,000 kids staying home each month out of fear of being bullied?
Yeah. Yeah, it's grown tremendously. Do you remember when you were a kid and you thought somebody was going to really be hurting you, or a bunch of people were making fun of you behind your back and you'd have to be all by yourself? You didn't want to go to school on those days either. It was torture.
A very real fear there.
Yes.
Now, Betty, what's the MO of a bully? I mean, what are they after? What do they get out of treating people like this?
Well, the thing that we do is we ask teens. We get teens together in a group and ask them that very question. And they tell us that the number one reason why people bully is because they have low self-esteem. The number two is that they think that they're being bullied by somebody else, sometimes as close as in their home. If their dad or their mom, you see it often in movies where the bully is like really powerful and really popular, but when you see him when he goes home, someone's beating him down, so he or she has the need to beat somebody else down.
So it's safe to say that maybe a bully is reaching out for help themselves.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why we work not only with the bullies, but the bullied.
So what do you do? What if you're on the receiving end of all this? How do you fight back?
Well, what the kids came up with is if someone was bullying them, they would say to them, "Who's treating you so mean that you have to be mean to me?" And if they think that they're in danger, then they will leave. Or if they see another one of their friends being bullied and they feel that they're in danger, they will go over and they will take that student away from the students that's bullying them. And they'll actually say, you know, being bullied, this is not cool what you guys are doing. And, you know, just throw it back in their face. And the number one thing that you can do to keep a bully from bullying you is act like it doesn't hurt you. Fake it till you make it. Act like you have really good self-esteem. And, you know, the more the students are finding out is they act like they're having better self-esteem, they actually are incurring that.
I think that's worth repeating. Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it.
You know, Hey Ugly is trying to launch a campaign, rather, to get bystanders and witnesses to help record bullying situations. What's that all about?
Well, we had a mom who called us because her son had been thrown to the ground and repeatedly kicked in the face by a bully, and she reached out to us to be able to help him. And one of the ways, you know, we went to the police department and we said, what can be done? And the police said, you know, she can file a report, which is exactly what she did, but if there's no video, there's no proof of who started it, it's kind of like a he said, she said. And the same thing goes for people that are in the principals and the educators, too. If they don't see it, they don't witness this, they can't do anything. So if kids or adults, if you see any bullying, go to an authority and say, I am a witness. But in the interim, you can also use your cell phone to record the situation, and then they can use that with the police department. But in his honor, this boy's honor, we've set up a website called Bullying Bystanders Unite. And we have, with the police department here in Michigan City, Indiana, put together a list of how a bystander can safely help and come to the aid of someone who's being bullied, those that are being physically bullied and those that are being emotionally and verbally taunted. And we're trying to get 10,000 pledges, so there's a pledge form on this website. It's free to take. It only takes a minute, and we're trying to get as many pledges as possible to show this young man that his suffering was not in vain. He's helped a lot of people to be educated on what to do to come to the aid of someone else that might be like him.
Betty, do you have any idea how many kids have been reached with Hey Ugly?
So far, about 650,000 that we've been able to calculate,
wow,
and we're hoping there's millions and millions and millions more. We've got people from Australia, Canada, China, Russia, France contacting us. So this is a global issue.
Betty, a very important message that you're spreading worldwide here with Hey Ugly. We thank you for being here with us this morning on National Stop Bullying Day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Betty. And we have put a link to Betty's website, heyugly.org, on kmtr.com. That's our website. There, kids can find support, learn how to help or get help, or what to do if they see someone else being bullied. There are also programs available there for educators to bring these lessons into the classrooms. You'll find it all under news links.